Hey everybody, welcome back. We are talking still today about how to form visual groups in a PowerPoint presentation. We talked about text, we talked about colors. So today we are going to be talking about shapes. Do 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 do. Let's get started. As you may or may not know, whenever you want to insert a shape into your PowerPoint slide, normally you go to Insert and you'd have a bunch of shapes to choose from, just basic geometric shapes, arrows, circles, lines, that kind of thing. And it looks like this. Okay, so the first part of the shape is obviously the inside of the shape, and this is called the shape fill. All right, so when you click on your shape and you click the shape format, all of these tools are going to appear. You can access them in the shape format ribbon, or you can access them by right-clicking on your shape and they appear here. So you have a couple of options here. The most typical is to fill your shape with a color. And you've got all these different kinds of colors, which is pretty cool, right? Or you can choose to keep the inside of your shape blank. That's how we do our highlight boxes whenever you've got like say you've got a system or software screenshot that you want and you just want to say, click on this thing. The way to get rid of the color in the middle is to check this box for no fill. Okay, a couple of other things. If you don't know the color that you want to fill it with, you can use this eyedropper. You would move the eyedropper to anywhere on your slide and it will just pick the color of whatever you want to match the color of to fill the inside of your shape with. Okay, so we also have picture, gradient, and texture. So we all know how I feel about gradients. If you don't know how to use them right, don't use them. leave the beautiful graphic design and the gradients to people that know what they're doing and are very practiced in this, as well as textures. If you don't know how to integrate a texture properly into a shape or a design element on your slide, just don't do it. That I see people using it a lot is they want to put a picture into their shape. Now normally if you're using a rectangle or a square, this isn't so much of a problem, but when I see people doing this with circles, you'll notice that a circle, when you have a circle, the height and width of the circle are the same, but this picture, the height, the width and the height are not the same. Obviously, the picture is a lot longer than it is tall. So when you select picture and you pop it into the shape, the picture is going to be squished, condensed, or it's going to look a little bit different or warped. How do you fix that? So very easy. What you want to do is you want to download the picture that you want onto your slide. Then you're going to select it. You're going to use the crop tool. So you go into picture format up here on the ribbon and you're going to select the crop tool. Then you're going to resize it so that the length and height are about like an even square. And if you want to go a little crazy, you can use these tools right here to make sure that the parameters are the same. And if you do that, you save it to your desktop, and then when you select it to insert it into the circle, then it's not going to be warped or stretched out. It's going to look just fine. See? So that's a little handy dandy trick for your toolbox and for future, so that if ever you want to use pop a picture into a circle, you should make sure that the circle and the square are about the same size from the picture that you're taking it from. Okay? All right. So the other part of the circle is the outline or the stroke. So just as you have all of your shape fill tools, the shape outline tools are also here. You can access them through the shape format tool over here on the side as well. And here you have the weight or the thickness of the outline. You can change the line type to something that's more sketched and rough looking. And you can also have it turned into dashes or different kinds of dash dots. So that's everything you need to know about the inside and the outside of shape.